Showing someone your music collection is a very intimate act.
You never hear about spicy salads?
Kids in tropical countries don't get Santa's gifts 'cause we don't have freaking chimneys.
The journey from the sink to the freezer with an ice tray full of water, always an adventure.
It's actually weird that humans are the only species that drinks milk from other animals. Rhinos don't drink milk from cows.
An entire industry of hotels, restaurants, and towns exists simply because people want to slide down snowy mountains and hit balls into tiny holes.
Every year we need to scroll a little further down in the birth year drop-down menu.
For some people to keep their homes, they have to leave it as often as possible.
In games where random events only happen around the player, NPCs must get scared when the player comes around.
You can actually control the volume of your inner voice and whisper or even yell.
Being lonely makes it more difficult to meet new people, but meeting new people is the solution for being lonely.
Toilets at restaurants are used to dispose waste of another restaurant.
Each generation is secretly jealous of the next one.
For every body part you have, you're above the global average for having that body part.
We eat mushrooms when they die, but they eat us when we die.
Calling people who like vanilla ice cream basic is more basic than actually liking vanilla ice cream.
Every one of us has been singing at least one song incorrectly our entire lives.
When you handcuff a deaf person, you're taking away their freedom of speech.
Cocoa beans are white but vanilla beans are brown.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Skiing and snowboarding are technically water sports.
The trouble with pain isn't experiencing it, it's about our ability to manage it.
The kids of parents that manufacture adult toys for a living likely get confused about their parents' reluctance to describe their work in detail.
The Grinch song is a socially accepted holiday diss track.
The heartbeats of our mother are the reason behind why people inherently love music, especially basic beats.
It's very handy that Santa lands on the roof and comes down the chimney so kids don't ask why the doorbell camera didn't catch him.
There is a record of where you were born, but not where you were conceived.
Perhaps Jack the Ripper was a female using a male pseudonym because she didn't want to face prejudice in a male-dominated hobby.
Any car can technically be a fire truck if you put a fire extinguisher in it.
Cars have to be roadworthy, but roads don't have to be car-worthy.
A place where you can bring out your pain and sadness is more valuable than a place where you can get happiness.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh and groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.